Are we on the internet?
That's what they told me.
We are on the internet. Good evening and welcome to Talks Machina. My name is Brian Foster and I will be the host. Kinda pisses me off sometimes for the evening. Tonight, we'll be discussing episode 93 of Critical Role. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be leaving with the morning light. We'll also be giving out our GIF and Fan Art of the Week prizes and answer your questions with my guests, Liam O'Brien, Noel Stevenson, Sam Riegel, and Travis Willingham. All that and more tonight on a little show we like to call Talks Machina. Hit it, Denise. Good evening, and welcome back to the show where our opening gag was the best that it's ever been. Lots of time to rehearse, just like Critical Role. Guys, please welcome Sam, Liam, Travis, Noel.
Hey! Wait. Yeah!
Yes! A couple of announcements. Number one, WonderCon. WonderCon. The panel's up on YouTube. You can watch it. Thank you to everybody who came out. Thank you to everybody who said hi. Thank you to everybody who came on camera with us. We're going to be showing that stuff very soon.
Yes.
Signal boost. The boost is loosed. It's on the, Darren DePaul says it. My episode of Signal Boost is up. I had such a blast. The crew there is so great. Thank you guys for all the kind words today about the boost. Check it out on the YouTubes or all the other websites where content from this network ends up. There are several of them. Survey for Critical Role ends on April 18th. We want to know more about you, the audience. We want to know where you watch Critical Role, what kind of merch you buy, perhaps your social security number. Also, there is a new email address for submissions for fan art and GIF of the week. You can send those to submit@talksmachina.com.
Talksmachina.com?
You fucking better believe it.
You got the URL?
We sure as fuck did.
Wow.
We had to buy it for $10,000 from some guy named Glenn, but we got it.
Damn it, Glenn.
Damn it, Glenn. So send in your fan art and GIFs now to submit@talksmachina.com. If for some reason you accidentally send it to the old one for the next few weeks, that's okay. It will be disqualified. I'm just kidding. It won't be disqualified. Let's begin immediately. We have a lot of questions to get through. I have a lot of guests. Don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Up first.
You have primed us with this relaxing music.
The music is a bit hot. I will say that. However,
it puts me on edge. I don't know why.
This is what
I
you
want you to be on
massage
edge.
to before we started, right?
now that was behind the camera. Should we talk about what happened to my face?
What happened to your face?
I'm growing a beard.
God.
Keep it going.
But just like Sam's first marriage, for the first 6 or 7 weeks, it's going to be a little rocky, guys. But after that, it's going to be all good. So just bear with me for the next few weeks. This is for all the fans that have been demanding I grow the beard out. Unlike Sam, I like to give the fans what they want. Up first, a question from Apocalypse Hunter for everyone. I know you guys have been through a lot of shit, but was this the most intense episode for you?
It was my most intense episode.
Was
that's
it really?
For sure.
Fucking tell 'em,
Jesus.
Noel.
At least in the top 2.
Yeah, it was either first or second, I think, most intense episode. Yeah.
Most intense episode.
I mean, the first one I was like on the edge of my seat like a lot, like wondering when they were gonna stop shopping and like get
actually
to the
let you
prison
play
where
the
I was.
game? Yeah.
I was so stressed out. It was very stressful.
I have people tweeting me halfway through the game going, wasn't there a guest on Critical Role
There
tonight?
was, but she left. She got sleepy.
Yeah. She went to go do her
They
own
asked
shopping.
her to put a bear head on. She left.
Oh, you're a great sport. What about you guys? All this intensity.
I mean, I think it should have been, and none of us realized the whole Druid die, everybody go tonight.
Nope.
Yeah.
Totally in the dark. We were like, yeah, we're good. We got some potions.
Yeah,
if
we're gonna-
Keyleth dies, we're fine.
Nobody realized. So probably we should have been. I think going into the first Raishan fight was stressful for me because I knew how stupid it was.
Yeah, there's something to be said for ignorance. We were ignorant, and so
Often ignorant, yeah.
we weren't scared at all. Retroactively, though, horribly intense.
Yes.
You're saying that blinding ignorance and stupidity quells fear.
It does. Yes.
Yeah.
I can see the Instagram meme now.
That's Socrates, isn't it?
Totally.
Yeah.
Samcrates.
Ooh,
Good one.
Pretties.
It gets worse. Sorry,
going.
Noel.
Oh, Daniel.
Pretty sprinkles.
Up next is for you, Noel. It's from Giga Rexenraptor.
Ooh.
Noel, what is your experience with D&D, and how did you decide on playing the Blood Hunter class?
Well, I am fairly new to D&D. I started my first campaign about a year ago, I think. I was playing a teenage tiefling warlock.
Nice.
She was awesome.
What was her name?
Jericho.
I'm just a teenage tiefling.
We were all
warlock.
teenagers in high school. It was like Monster Breakfast Club, and it was amazing. It was really fun. I had a pseudo dragon. Life was going my way.
What? And then what?
I just learned to teleport.
You said life was, and then what happened?
Well, then, people get busy.
Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, you didn't die. The game fell
No,
apart.
she's alive
and-
somewhere.
Yeah.
In my heart,
Jericho,
she's
this is
alive.
you. Yeah.
She's
Yes.
alive. And her pseudo dragon, Jericho Jr., is also still alive.
So
One day we'll revisit
I'm
them.
not the host of this show, but how is
For
it? How
now.
is it playing teenage characters in a game? Is that
Oh
like?
my god, it's so much fun. You can do all this stupid shit and you can justify it because you're a teenager.
Maybe
we
we've
should've
all been
done.
teenagers the whole time.
I know the
Maybe.
feeling.
There's
It works really well.
I think there's already enough making out in the Caldoric.
Not enough accidental boners, however.
There is Sam's band, Accidental Boners.
Accidental boners.
So how did you end up deciding on the Blood Hunter class?
So I was playing a tiefling warlock with 7 strength and 20 charisma. Whoa. And it was that was an experience. I had
Yeah.
to find a way to like solve every problem without any physical strength at all. Which was okay because I would just we had like a half orc, just get behind her mostly.
Yeah.
And so I really wanted to try and do the opposite of that. So I ended up, I was like, I think I want to play a fighter, but I still want some spells, Matt, what do you recommend? And he's like, funny you should ask.
Interesting.
Blood Hunter, Blood Hunter Lycanthrope. I was like, hell yes, because I like my D&D characters extra. I like them with all of the cool shit possible crammed into one character, and I just wanted to try that, So it was interesting. Like she doesn't have any long distance spells at all,
Yeah.
which I was not prepared for.
yeah.
Yeah, that curse of mutual suffering though. So
That was badass.
Taking all those
I
fuckers
hadn't
down
heard
with
of that
me.
yet.
That was clutch. No,
I'm obviously not where any level where someone would hand me that, but yeah.
yeah, well, I think Jericho got to like 5th level, so I'd never played at like 14th level before, so that was, I think it was 14. Was it 14th?
I think it was
Definitely.
14th, yeah.
All of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Usually,
So that was
yeah.
all. It was fun.
That's
It was
epic.
interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Travis,
Yeah.
Miss Gina in a bottle wants to know, how are you
Miss
enjoying...
Jeannie or Gina?
It's Gina,
Gina in a bottle.
yeah. How are you enjoying those levels of fighter? What ultimately made you decide to multi-class?
I'm liking it a lot. That was the first time doing the old action surge. Mercer was like, "Yeah, you'll get an extra attack," and I was like, "Cool!" So I could actually hit somebody 4 times. He goes, "Well, potentially 6 times." And I was like,
Attack.
"Say what?" And he was like, "Yeah, 2 attacks per thing, plus your frenzied rage is a 5th, and if you do retaliation, that's a 6th per turn." And I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch!"
It's too much math.
I know. Well, that's pretty low for me, so I can hang with that action.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, the next couple of levels that I saw in Barbarian were okay, but they weren't anything that were like super thrilling, and the action surge was what I wanted. So maybe now just keep going up the Barbarian totem pole, but I haven't looked at fighter.
You haven't
anymore.
me. Like I'll do dagger, but it's only the first one that connects that gets all the juice, and the next 2 are like 3.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the action surge is only once a long rest. So yeah.
Rest.
Yeah, so you gotta you gotta pick it. You gotta pick it wisely.
Sam, You look like you're about to say something.
Absolutely not.
Would you care for a question?
Honestly, I'm still surprised that you're here. I thought you were off hosting Signal Boost and that we would have someone else.
You
I wasn't-
thought or was hoping?
Both, but I wasn't clear that they weren't shooting at the same time.
I get it.
I was just unclear.
This is his disappointed face.
I was not clear about that when I shot my Signal Boost episode either. Sam?
Yes.
This is not about me. This is about Zombie Caddy with a question for you.
Doty.
Is we're gonna get there.
If that works.
Is Tyrion brave, or does he simply do things that he thinks brave people do? For example, charging a kraken, a pit fiend, other devils.
Remains to be seen if he's really brave, right? That's something that you find out over a lifetime.
Oh God, do we have to wait that long?
That was like a Disney song. Over a lifetime.
Is your favorite swear word?
I believe that that question hits it on the head. He does things he thinks that brave people do. He's read about these things. There are frequently characters that charge into things yelling.
Now I have a question about what you just did. Because Tyrion holds a lance
dicks.
like my quaint Irish
dicks.
mother holds a broom when she's about to kill a spider.
Get down from there!
And what is he, is that maximum
I had
thrust for
to
him?
prepare
Or
for Terry, I went through boot camp.
Yes.
I had weapons training.
you went through blonde boom?
But it was weapons training with a very small man, so I was only given these
I
sorts
see.
of tiny weapons.
I see.
No, I have no idea how to hold or
I
do
love
anything.
that. Just keep doing it the way you're doing. Oh, cards are upside down. Up next, Liam. Question from Schneeland. At WonderCon, you stated that Vax was in for one last job. What were your thoughts when there was a 50-50 chance of him and the rest of Vox Machina finding a deep end in the bowels of hell precisely during that last job before temporary retirement?
Well, that moment happened really fast. I mean, it happened right before everything went to shit. So Liam was tense as hell, but Vax now thinks that they're destined to get to the end of the road. So I was freaked the fuck out, but Vax is good. Everything's happening for a reason now.
Yeah. We're going to give away some free shit. Each week, you critters capture moments from the show, make hilarious and or awesome gifts. We like to feature some of them for our gift of the week, Denise. Yeah. All right. 2 episodes, 2 winners this week because we're off 1 week for WonderCon. Up first, our winner from episode 92 is Paige Benson, aka Red Kilo 87. Let's take a look, Denise.
Strong name.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Choice.
The joy, the sheer joy. It's so nonchalant, like head on the head. I'm gonna turn into a bear.
Nonchalant moment.
Yeah.
That's good.
stuff
I
to
hadn't
do.
seen that one.
Up next is our winner from episode 93, and that winner is Michael Greenhut. Let's take a look, Denise. Yes. Everyone's doing something different.
This has been a weird day.
Oh, that was great. What is the mouth one?
I was just trying
Vampire
to
bat.
evolve on Sam's thing. So clearly, that's the go-to, right?
Yeah, clearly.
Great.
It's like with Thor's winged helmet.
Winged.
I don't think Tova still knows exactly what happened on that day.
I did some strange drugs. I was.
There will be a
imprisoned in
lot to
hell.
unpack in
There
her
was
therapy
some,
session.
torture.
Changed animal forms more than once.
Thank you to everyone who submitted. Congrats to you, both of our winners. For that, you will be receiving this Critical Role shirt
That's good.
and a wristband.
There you go.
Ah, da dur da dirtus. It's
Yeah.
on the wristband. Thank you
exciting.
very much to everyone who submitted. Remember, it's a new email address.
It is?
Submit at toxmachina.com. Up next, Denise, Whiskey on a Sunday is here. Question for Travis, Liam, and Sam.
Good name.
Thank you, Noel, for breaking up this hideous boys club tonight, by the
Do
way.
my best. They make me sit on a different chair, though.
We did that for your protection and sanitization.
You're a bear.
I know. It should be for theirs.
I know. Well, we're gonna have you stand in the back now for the rest every episode with that stupid bear hat on.
Yes.
Guys, how did Hell stack up to your expectations of what it would be? Was there anything that surprised you besides all the surprises?
I was surprised that there are businesses in Hell, taverns and
Yeah.
bars. I just assumed it was just all lava and fire and people being tortured and stuff like that. I didn't realize there's a street.
Yeah.
Someone's
Yeah.
got to pave the street, I guess. I still don't quite know how it all functions, but it was remarkably more civilized than I expected.
Yeah, I thought it would be worse. Like, it was really bad, but I thought it would be worse just because it's Hell.
Yeah.
You know?
I think you build up Hell in your
It
mind.
was a little built up.
And you get
I've been
there
hearing
and you're
about
like,
it in Sunday school my whole life, and there's nothing like
You
it.
get there and you're like,
Yeah, the anticipation
just,
is way worse than actual
I thought,
hell.
like, instead of a doorbell, you'd have to, like, stab some person, you know, and to open a door. Yeah.
I was surprised in a place full of melting, rotting corpses and 20-foot-tall, spiky white bone demons and dominatrixes with wings that a white tiefling was a big deal.
Yeah.
Albino
Apparently
tiefling.
was for
I gotta-
a hot 5 minutes.
I gotta ask you, that trap where you did the daggers to keep from going into the lava.
Yeah.
How
right?
poetic would it have been had Vax died
Evaporated.
in lava?
Just like your love.
Just like he died doing what the woman he loved not doing, falling into hot lava.
Yeah, but you know, in an alternate dimension, she also shoved me into lava. So it's a really complicated subject.
That's true.
You guys have a great relationship.
That is true.
Noelle, save us from ourselves with the answer to a question from Plazord. Plarzoid?
No, keep
Yes.
going. You're doing great.
Yeah. What kind of prep or guidance did you receive from Matt to help you jump into the group? I know you kind of referenced it a little bit earlier, but yeah, what was it like before you came into Critical Role talking to Matt and he told you to kill everyone?
We traded emails for like 8 months. Like one every like 3 months. It's like, oh, maybe this month. You know what? No, I'm leaving town for like a month then, and all just two people who are just kind of bad at emails. And then eventually it was like, okay, we're doing this for real. I just really wanted to like play some D&D. We met for lunch. It helped me build character. Met for lunch again, a little bit closer to the date we were playing, and kind of told me my backstory and the way I was like fitting into the story and how about my poor friends.
Yeah, we have some questions about your friends.
Yeah,
here, too.
they even
your
had
poor
names.
friends. I know.
forgot them in the heat of the moment.
Well,
but
there's
they
a
did have
lot.
names.
There was a little bit going on. I think we'll probably.
one or two things
I think we'll
going
Vox
on.
probably.
Machina doesn't bother with getting people's names.
No, I still think that your names are like Lloyd, Gary,
Greg. Yeah.
Frangipani is whatever your names were. That's what you told me.
Fred Japani. Fred
Did
Japani.
Mercer happen to explain to you if you could turn anyone else into a werebear with
He
your
didn't
ability?
tell me that.
Oh, really?
If it had come up, if Grog had requested
Right.
a gentle bear bite, I would have obliged.
Really? You
Yeah.
just handed them out?
Yeah. Yeah, you missed your window, unfortunately.
Tova bit my finger.
It hurts
I mean, if she shed on you at all, maybe there's some hair and you could like mix it with your morning cereal and see how that goes.
Oh my God. Next week.
Or come back to hell and get me. I don't know.
No, you're
That's
gonna,
not
you're
happening.
gonna get out. You're gonna make it.
You're dead.
I was hoping.
Definitely.
You're invisible. Yeah.
What could happen?
What could
When
go
you're
wrong?
invisible?
Yeah.
Nothing. I've seen Lord of the Rings.
Did
Nothing
you know-
Ever happens to invisible.
Yeah.
They don't
Small
stab
people.
anybody that's invisible. Nobody can see them.
Possible.
Did you
Liam.
know how you were gonna get pooped into the story? Like, did you know that you were gonna be chained to a table, or was it just flying blind? I'll put you in when I put you in.
I sort of, I knew I was going to be in Utagash's dungeon. And then I found out the table part when I got there, but it was not the biggest surprise.
Okay.
I was ready. I was ready for it.
Word.
Yeah. Thought you guys would get there sooner, but it's fine. It's whatever. Don't hold grudges.
It's hell.
Not me.
It's hell.
Yeah.
It's hell. I kind of wish they would have gone with "We have a backup bear" for the episode title. I thought that was probably my favorite moment of the episode.
Double the bears, double the fun.
Yes. Sam,
Yes.
A question for Travis.
Great.
From Scanlan's Taint.
That's a great username.
Wow.
Yeah.
How hard was it for Grog to submit to the Dispolice Force without smashing a few of their heads first?
Oh, that was hard. That's right. Technically, I didn't. I employed your. I
You
was
just
like, I can't do it.
stonily walked along.
Yeah, I was
That's all.
like, I can't. I need you to say the words because these hands are made for smashing.
You let that
and
shit
that's
happen.
just what they'll do. What? I'll keep fucking singing.
Nope.
I want you to. I'm going to leave you hanging out there to dry.
Third verse, same as the first.
Sam,
Yes.
Aegis of Ages wants to know, are you, it's a question about Dotier.
Great.
Are you annoyed that Doty died a few missions in while Trinket has lived for years?
That's a good question. There is something
owner.
inherently wrong with that.
Now that I
Doty
think
is
about
powerful and Trinket is useless, and yet Trinket is a survivor, a scrappy
it,
survivor.
I hope Laura's not watching
Now,
this.
Trinket
Laura
has
doesn't watch
gotten
this show.
several.
No one
How
does.
do you want to do this?
Trinket has?
Yeah.
Yeah, two.
Two.
I still say Trinket cheated in the arm wrestling competition. And that Doty is better.
But his doesn't. There was a problem with the. He couldn't. He couldn't.
Yeah, it was
No,
just-
no bilateral
no,
movement, man.
Yeah.
How about he can do
That's
this?
poor functionality. That's,
I know. I don't understand it. You know what? Matt's game is broken.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a major flaw in the game
Well,
that we will rectify.
There's a complaint box on the way out.
This is the issue that unravels the whole thing.
Yeah. This is it. We can't reconcile
Doty
it.
versus Trinket, the end of Critical Role. I can see a documentary available on Netflix next year. Liam,
But no,
go
it
ahead.
was frustrating for Doty to die. I don't know who will tell my story anymore. So we'll have to figure this out in a couple days, I suppose.
A couple days, yeah. Liam, there's a question for you from the same person.
No, there isn't.
Okay, there's not. No, I'm just kidding. Will Vax have any lingering regret that he didn't get to strike the last killing blow on Hotus?
Oh, no, man. No, he just wanted to get out of the way. Grog's the best there is at what he do. And,
That was me.
yeah.
Where was he?
I mean, the only kill that's had sort of like emotional significance was Thordak. And
Yes.
I'm good. We're a team. Just wanted to get out.
Yeah, you're happy when you guys are
When a
out
plan-
safe and your
a
sister's
non-plan
okay.
comes together, yeah.
Anytime a
Sorts of guy.
congealing tiger dies, you're happy.
Yes, he's often said. Noel,
Should have taken the little tiger baby and like put him in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
Made him
no.
suffocate.
The opposite.
Because there's no air in there.
But if we took him out of there and he suffocated, then he would reform again in hell.
You with the thinking.
you
Nice
with the
job.
thinking. Noel Panda Monster 00 asked, "How did it feel when you got that? How do you want to do this?"
That's not 00. That's Panda Monsteroo.
Oh, yeah, Panda Monster wants to know, how did it feel to get the coveted? How do you want to do this?
That was pretty cool.
pretty great.
I mean, I was hoping I would. That would be cool.
Yeah.
She'd been getting tortured by him for heaven knows how long. And I was really scared that I was just gonna die in the fight. Just like go out just
Yeah.
like that, and that would have been pretty embarrassing, but not out of character.
Yeah.
I don't think. Like, she really does just have to get right in there, just to hit any blows at all, and he's made of fire, so it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
So I was glad that I think she had like 15 hit points by then, but it was all right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I was like 30 hit points when you guys left.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think we knew that.
Bloody bad.
We're not really good at tracking like
No.
how low everybody gets.
No, you're not. I was hoping we'd have
Welcome
time
to
for a
Critical Role.
nap or something. I had one more bear transformation. That's all I had. I had no more curses. I was like, yeah, that's why I was like, as bats, I was like, I gotta go with these people because I will not survive on my own.
And in bear form, is that where all of your goodies lie? Like that's where your most powerful
No,
stuff
I
is?
can use the curses or the Crimson Right.
Right.
But the Crimson Right takes hit points from me.
Oh.
It takes 14 hit points from me every time I use it. So I'd be like dead.
your
ice.
Oh, the
yeah,
ice thing.
Yeah.
You could
yeah.
be super low and curse somebody and knock your own self
Yeah,
dead in
I was
the act
hoping
of
that
it.
like a natural opportunity for a nap would present itself.
Same.
Trying to do
Everybody
some
usually
does.
sleeping,
Yeah.
standing up, and
I
if
thought
you.
we were gonna take one in the cell, but then Homeboy showed up and immediately
I know,
like
it just
unlocked
was
it
like,
and
just
dropped
like,
our
no,
shit.
keep going.
Yeah.
We
It
should
was
have
like-
done one of
that's
those
why-
classic prison break naps. Mid
Yes.
prison break.
Oh, they're
Mid-prison
sleeping.
break.
Don't disturb them.
We did just hang out in Udakash's house for like a while. It's like breaking in and murdering somebody and then just like, let's hang out.
Yeah, but
Let's
you
go
got
through his stuff.
you've got two brains going at the same time for this. You've got the gamer
Yeah.
brain, which is like, I
Yeah,
need my resource management needs to take care of itself. But if you're ignoring that and putting yourself in the story and what do we do now or what's
Yeah.
about to happen to us, then
Yeah.
Gotta go,
and
gotta go,
Matt's
gotta go,
leaning
gotta
on
go.
that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys knew that you're supposed to get arrested. And I knew that because I've been watching. But I probably should have made us leave and take a nap because that would have helped a lot of things.
Well, it didn't help that I feel like Matt was getting commission for every one of the maps he brought out.
Boy, he was
Yeah.
3 or
prepared.
4 maps. Was there 4?
Lots.
3. Yeah.
Good God.
We probably would have gone into a hotel and immediately been attacked by like 8 bone devils, so
Probably.
it wouldn't have helped.
What?
3 maps.
3 maps. Thank you, Denise.
I did that.
Ooh, she's lucky she chimed in with a fact.
Man,
Just like him.
we should have found a blaze in.
Blaze in. Ty Stokes Design has a question for everyone. Do you think Ipkesh will try anything with the contract since Tova is technically the one who killed Utagish?
Wow.
Boy, I don't know if that's a question for any of the three of us
None
on
of
this
those
couch.
words make sense. I don't think so because I'm no contract lawyer, but Percy signed the contract, so.
He did have a theory.
But none of us signed any contract. So I think it was just Percy was to facilitate the killing of this dude, not necessarily that he or we had to be the ones to do it.
He did say something after the show about having a small complaint because we weren't escorted to safety, or there was some part of the contract that wasn't fulfilled on their part.
Ordinarily, you have your legal team look at over something. You go back and forth. You work out
There
some
wasn't time?
addendums.
There wasn't
No, I
time?
don't think so.
red.
Yeah. And legal counsel wasn't present. They were withholding our right to an attorney.
I'm not sure that contract would have been legal in the state of California.
Yeah, probably.
God.
Probably.
Oh, God.
Signed in blood.
Neither is mine. We got to give away some more free shit.
Yeah, give it away, give it away.
In addition to our gift of the week, you, the fans, send in incredible fan art from moments during Critical Role. We like to reward you for those as well. It's time for fan art of the week, Denise. Yeah! 2 episodes and 2 winners again this week. Up first, our winner for episode 92 is Meg Simmons, aka Megzilla87. Let's take a look, Denise. Yes!
So good.
This one was great.
It's so good.
Man, I couldn't
at
wait
it.
for that to come
Look
in when I
at
saw it on
it.
Twitter.
Look at little Pikey Poo when they're drinking it on
They're
band.
about to break in a song.
Yeah.
She's the best.
Thank you for submitting, Meg, and for all your hard work. You will be receiving a Goncalo Alves complete dice tower system from our friends at Wormwood Gaming. I don't have it with me because it's too big, but it's the whole dice tower system. We're going to send it out to you. You can look it up on Wormwood's website at wormwoodgaming.com. Thank you, Meg. Up next, our winner for
Just trying to run
episode
away from it.
93 is Dakota Curry. Let's take a look.
I have not seen that. Holy
It came out
smokes.
today.
That's terrifying.
That's hot.
Is that what he looked like?
Oh
I was
man, that's
figuring
scary.
Well, he said
4 foot.
rotund.
Rotund.
A little lazy.
Again, ignorance is bliss
There's that
because
damn
that
axe.
is scary.
Man.
Yep. Thank you for submitting as well, Dakota. For that, you will be
wouldn't go
receiving
towards
a
that.
Maple complete dice tower system and tabletop dice tray from Wormwood Gaming. Check it out on the website. Thank you, Wormwood. Thank you to everyone for submitting. Don't forget to send your fan art and gifts to submit at toxmachina.com. Please include how you'd like to be credited if you win, by the way. That's important. That way we can give you proper credit. People can go to your Twitter, Tumblr, or wherever it is. Moving on, Sam.
Yes, Brian.
I often move on Sam.
Joka Zhang wants to know, do you think the death of Dotier will harden or break Tyrion's adventuring spirit? Will Tyrion lash out at Vox Machina because of leaving Dotier behind? or not including him in the contract.
Jeez, that's kind of the whole next episode, isn't it?
Here's what's going to happen.
This is, yeah, go ahead. Tell
No.
us everything that's going to happen.
I'm sure the death of Doty will affect Tyrion in some sort of way.
In his current state, is his spirit broken? Is his adventuring spirit broken as he has just lost truly the only friend he will ever have?
Well, right now he's still in those. Wow. He's still in those initial phases where, you know, when a pet dies, you're super sad, but then you wake up the next day and it's way worse or something. So
Yeah,
like
that's true.
he's still in the initial shock.
He's got to go through the 5 stages of grief,
He does. He does.
beginning with overeating. That's what I do.
Obese Tyrion would be kind of funny, actually.
Right
no.
now, it's just his ego that's inflated.
No, he's just still in shock. I don't know how he's gonna feel. I think some of it has to do with how the other people treat him in this time of.
Yeah.
I kind of winced when you said that because I was like, oh, if you're looking for compassion, you might
Would
be.
it be fair to
barking
say
up
that
the-
if Tyrion woke up at like
agree.
3 a.m., that he'd be like, Doty, a warm glass of milk, please?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Doty is
You're in
a
trouble.
big brother, a mom, a little brother. It's everything to him.
Doty, walk me to the chamber pot. Doty?
Do we know how long it takes to reconstruct a Doty?
I do,
Oh, okay.
but we'll find out
right,
soon.
all
Maybe I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Doty is equal parts friend and valet and
Downton Abbey.
yeah.
Is he at all a real doll?
Lars and the real girl. Lars and the real Doty.
Oh boy, no fan art. No.
Get it going right now.
Okay,
Too
some
late.
fan art.
Train's out of the station.
Pens to paper all
Sure,
across
it's
the world.
crossed his mind.
I forgot a huge announcement. All ass, no foreplay is back. All work, no play is back tomorrow. All new episode, am I right?
All new.
The super popular podcast that you guys said on this show you would do once again. New episode
the
tomorrow.
mega popular
So it's already
podcast.
been recorded.
We recorded it.
It's done.
It's
in the can.
done. It's really not our best episode.
That's
Can't
ludicrous.
wait.
I highly
It's
doubt
the
that.
best.
Can you tell everybody where to find it if they don't know already?
Liam,
What? No, I
Tell
don't remember.
iTunes,
you're
obviously.
the one who posts it.
iTunes.
It's iTunes, sure, and there's a hosting site.
Podbean.
Is it Podbean?
Yeah, you can find it at
You
Podbean
know,
first.
we're gonna tweet it.
We'll tweet it.
Yeah.
We'll
so
tweet it.
Our Twitters are somewhere on the screen somewhere. I'm gonna say right here, right here. Yep. There.
Witchcraft! Oh shit!
That's why we don't. That's why we're not going to free Denise. She's too good at her job. She's
Wait,
literally.
what if I- can I do it up here? Is
No,
that-
there's no way.
It's called a lower third for a
No
reason,
way.
Sam.
There's no way. 3, 2.
If I keep doing
Oh,
Oh
it,
my God! I can't believe this is
Will
happening.
it?
I'm going to hear about this on Reddit.
Why, thank you, Sam. Why, thank you.
Do it again.
oh,
It's Liam's too.
Good enough.
Okay. Not watch. Listen to All Work, No Play
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
At some point.
Tomorrow at some point,
at some point on somewhere.
we'll rock your world.
Pyrotechnic Nick has a question. Do you guys feel any difference between the Gurix fight, City of Brass Pit Fiend, and the Utagish fight, Nine Hells Pit Fiend?
Yeah, I thought the first guy was like way more dangerous. I thought
Gurix?
maybe because it was the first one. Yeah, he was gonna do the wall of flame, and there was a river of lava that was present. I thought we were in deep doo-doo.
We were a hair weaker the first time, so he
that's true.
was more formidable. But he had all them traps as last time.
That's right. And we had to worry about the wee little babes. What were they called? The little angelic creatures? Or did we have them in the house already?
Rick and Morty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty were the name of the angel children.
We're going to
Yeah,
get
but
some.
again, I feel like you're wrong. Because I think this was probably a way deadlier fight, or way more dangerous.
I never come close to dying, so I don't really know.
Yeah, for you to
That
die,
sounds
it
nice
took
for you.
it took a little special one-hit fancy move to take you down, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you got the one-hit fancy pants move.
Yeah, I see people tweet at me and say like, "Oh, Vax has got 2 vestiges. He should give that dagger to Grog so Grog can teleport." I'm like, "Motherfucker, Grog can't get hurt for shit. Let
Yeah.
Grog fight for himself."
Yeah.
No thanks.
I'm
kinda
in
mine.
agreement. I'm in agreement.
It's kind of no point sometimes when Matt's like, you take 6 points of. Travis doesn't even lift his pencil most of the time.
Yeah.
Noel. Crit Hales wants to know.
Crit hole?
Crit Holes. Critical Holes wants to know. Are there, you touched on this earlier, are the friends Tova mentioned characters you created with names, talents, etc., or were they backstory dressing? Stop laughing at me, Denise.
They were characters that Matt created
Yeah.
with names.
Tell us their names at once. No, you don't have to if it's a
At least one of
spoiler.
them. Got to be important to you.
Just one.
Make it up.
Bellany. Bellany was one of them.
Really?
Yeah, and there was a.
Bill Bellany.
I forgot her name. It was like Talon or something. There's 2 left alive. So the Bellany was like he was the one whose soul he sold, and we were there to try and save his soul
Okay,
to kill
that
the
was-
demon who he made the contract with.
Yeah.
And Bellany was actually who got Tova into being a blood hunter. So he was like, I have this feeling that Tova like. All she really wants out of life is to feel like she's like has some kind of purpose or is like useful in some way. So being like a blood hunter, she's like, shit, yeah, okay, I have like a reason to be doing something, and that's why like Bellany, I think, she like is so kind of loyal to him because it's someone who kind of came along and taught her how to turn into a bear.
Wow,
and how to
yeah.
use that for good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why couldn't leave him.
That's so much work you did.
I know.
Is
much
it a
work
I
for
think
your
you said
friends.
in game, but is it a group of bears or you're the only bear?
I forget how it works. You can be a lycanthrope as a blood hunter. I don't think you have to be a lycanthrope. I wanted to be one because
Yeah.
that's awesome. And you don't have to be a bear. Most people would be wolves because that is the classic lycanthrope.
Right. Bears,
You could
tigers,
also probably be
tiger,
tiger.
lion,
Tiger would have
ravens.
probably been in poor taste considering the mission.
That's true. Right.
Bear worked out perfectly.
A little
as
on
it
the
turned
nose,
out.
the tiger.
Yeah.
A little on the nose.
Yeah.
What about like a rat? Can you be like a rat?
Yes.
And throat?
Yes.
Rat and throat.
Yes, you can. You can be a were raven.
Like a giant rat?
Wait, you can?
yes, yes.
Damn. I just went right for bear.
That sounds
Could
awesome.
have been a
It
polar
was a
bear or
solid
something.
choice. It was a solid choice.
Were lemur.
I didn't even think twice. I was just like, I want to be a bear.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Tova's friends. Not necessarily.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
What happened?
Grimvara has a question for Travis, Liam, Sam. If there hadn't been such a rush to leave the jail, would VM have stayed and helped Tova find her friends?
Well, now that you know how charming they are.
Yeah, what about Bill Bellany?
I was curious about her friends, and yeah,
I think
I
so.
would have tried.
If we'd had time, if it wasn't the world wasn't closing in on us, well, yeah, we know you wouldn't have, but everybody else, I mean, Vax would have, so that's 2. I feel like most of the group would have wanted to.
Anyone with a heart?
Tyrion was a strong maybe. He goes wherever the rest of the group goes.
She had a pretty
born
sweet
follower.
She had a pretty sweet maul. I wanted the maul.
The mall.
Do I still have your greatsword?
You do.
Sorry.
Will you miss that? Was that a thing? Was that a magical
I
enchantment?
wouldn't give her anything I would miss.
God.
Just kidding.
Same. Liam?
It was my backup.
I didn't use
say,
it.
Liam?
It wasn't a magical
wait,
weapon.
that's right, we never
I just
used
used
it.
my claws. I could have given it back. I would believe it.
See,
in
I'm just
game.
giving things
Yeah.
away. Hello, charitable person, totally looking out for others.
Hey, this is a good
So
question
generous.
for you.
Yeah.
This is from A Story in a Teacup. Was it hard for you to roleplay your characters surrounded by characters that are so well established already?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. I mean, there are like some pretty just normal challenges to it. Like again, I had never played a character that at so high a level. I had never played a character on camera in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck these guys are.
one
So
cares.
like, it's just, it's all, it was just like, it's just, I just decided to play into that for the character. She just like wakes up, there's all these weirdos there, and she just goes with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why make too big a fuss about it? You're already in hell. How much worse can it
I
get?
know.
Oh,
I
man,
know.
you brought the best energy to the table.
You did. You really did
Yeah.
to the stream
It
too.
was
It came
fun.
across.
I had so much fun.
Yeah, it came across.
Yeah, no, I love playing D&D, and after my campaign fell apart, I was just like missing it so much. So I just really wanted to play some D&D again.
Should we shame your friends into getting the campaign going again?
We might be starting another one.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll-
D&D is in my future
Good.
one way or another.
Okay. So we don't have to
Yeah.
threaten anyone to get your game back together
know.
again.
I'm concerned about Jericho now. I'm
Oh my
invested.
God,
I know. Jericho sounds awesome.
She was the best.
Do you have
That's a
art for
great
her?
name.
I do.
All right, I wanna see that.
I do. Yeah, I'll
I
show
remember
you.
some of the art.
Yeah.
You posted some.
Yeah, it was great.
That was
We
probably
just-
while I was still blocked on.
She just started fake dating another member of her campaign, her enemy, of course.
She had so much going for her.
She had
This
so
is a
much going
life cut
on.
short.
I just figured out how to teleport through the eyes of my pseudo dragon, which I'm not sure if is actually within the rules, but my DM let me do it, so
Solid.
it was
Fake
fun.
dating a member of the
dating.
campaign
Yes.
that was an enemy.
That was my enemy. We had tried to stab each other to death at one point. She mostly succeeded.
Fake dating, you mean you would go around telling people that you were dating?
Here's what happened. All right, so my character
Yeah.
had two moms.
Sure.
And Kipper Lily, who was my nemesis, decided that she was going to try to seduce one or both of my mothers. And so to keep her from doing so, we had to make out in front of my moms.
You seduced her to keep her from seducing your mothers?
Is this a
was
telenovela
very
campaign?
I would like to hear the rest of this story at once.
There were a lot of teenage
then-
feelings going on.
Yes, of
I had
course.
sold my soul to a devil just to make my mothers angry. There were a lot of feelings happening.
Great.
Yeah.
This is way
I
better than
know,
Critical
oh my
Role.
God.
Scrap our stuff.
Detention and Dragons.
That is
God, I
amazing.
miss her. Jericho.
Critical Role, Saved by the Bell. Yeah.
Yeah. Saved by the Bell, the new
Amazing.
class. The new class.
Holy shit.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, more on that shortly. Eric,
More on that when our show is canceled.
More on that.
Our show is
Good run,
Jericho
guys.
shall live again.
more on that next time there's a TPK. Eric Martin Films, Travis and Liam. What are Grog and Vax's thoughts about Terry now that he has stared down a Kraken and a Pit Fiend and lived to tell the tale, albeit doty-less?
I think Vax sees that he is capable, even though he's a doofus.
Yeah.
Like he definitely has skills and ability and can hold himself in a fight. He just doesn't have like bedside manner, I guess, or confidence. You lack confidence. That's all
of
it
those
is.
things. Tact and confidence.
Tact, yeah.
Definitely, yeah, a bit shy.
Yeah. I love that he used Sanctuary over and over with the description of hiding in a little ball.
Oh yeah.
It's like the littlest bitch move, like me. So I think Grog in the middle of all that other shit is like, fucking Terry.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he needs to spend 3 years on the wall with Jon Snow, no question.
100%. Wear the black.
Then come back. But,
I love him. I think Grog is becoming very fond of Terry, but I think he still needs to, that he knows that there is some tough love still coming.
For sure.
Coming your way.
I don't argue
Life
with that.
lessons.
Yeah.
Especially now that you don't have a nanny anymore. Like Grog's got to step in and fill that role.
Yeah.
Man.
You know?
He's gonna have to wipe your butt.
Boy.
Yep.
Did Doty do that?
Provide you with
Probably.
moist towelettes.
Probably.
Tell
I'm not even sure Tyrion can put on his own armor. I have no
Oh no.
Oh God, that's amazing. Please say no.
That would be
knows?
awesome. Sam, this is actually you.
Yeah.
This is from Connis. To the illustrious Mr. Sam Ragehole. Stan Ragehole. That's a good one. Stan Ragehole. I'll take it. I'll allow it. What event will be most responsible for Tyrion surely upcoming PTSD? Being half eaten by a pit fiend or losing Doty? Hashtag free Dennis.
Free Dennis.
I'm sorry,
There's a
free
lot
Denise.
going on.
I'm sorry, free Denise.
This show is so complicated. Right?
I know, man. It's only gonna get
Just to
worse.
understand a question from you is like, it takes all your mental acuity.
Why? Why? Is it my delivery?
It's the Latin. It's the Latin that confuses Sam.
Oh, weird.
He's had some pretty rough times. I mean, yeah, everything's been bad. Down with the Kraken, stuck in the Ring of Fire with that giant crazy thing, just being hit by Grog.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the most traumatic so far is in the shop with Grog.
Oh.
Just the two dead bodies. What are we gonna do?
Yep.
We handled that like champs.
No, that was traumatic.
I don't think you could have come any better. They all lived.
Yeah, I know.
Hey man, I wailed on the back of your head as hard as I could, and you still came. So that's on you.
That's true.
That's what she said.
True.
That's right.
That's what she said.
I will not apologize. I won't take it back. Throw your fruit, America. Noel, I'm not
sure
going
the power
to say
would
the
shut
name of the
down.
person who asked this question or the screen name of the person who asked this question, but love the chemistry you brought to the episodes. How hard was it to stick to your guns with your character staying in hell and not getting a free ticket out? I did that.
I mean, it wasn't that hard. Like, I mean, I'm a guest player, so I kind of like it seemed like I hadn't done the thing that I was in hell to do, and I mean, like I said, like I feel like in a weird way, Tova is she's probably like hell might not work on her as well as it does on as it's maybe supposed to, because she's sort of a simple soul.
Yeah.
And I think that as long as she feels like there's something that she still has like a duty to do, and she hasn't done it yet, she'll be okay. So she could like get tortured, and as long as she felt like there's still one thing left for her to do, she'd be like okay.
She's the kind of person that needs sort of, not in a teasing way, but a carrot to chase. Like she needs a goal, she needs a thing.
She needs a goal. She needs like a purpose in life.
Right, I mean, like we all do. But
Yeah, so I feel like the worst thing for her, or like the worst thing for her chances of surviving would be finding out that her friends are dead. Because they would be kind of like, there wouldn't really be any way forward for that. So if she got recaptured and tortured or just straight up killed, which maybe happened, just 30 hit points is kind of up to Matt at this point.
Do you think if her friends if she would have found out her friends were killed, it would have, her will to maybe fight and escape would have, she would have just given up? Or do you think?
I think it would be definitely a really big blow to her. It's like the whole reason she's in hell is just failed. Her friend has not only been killed, but also like his soul has been taken, which was the thing they were trying to prevent. In a weird way, I think, because I thought about this, I was like, what would be like the one other thing, or what would be another thing that would keep her going? And it might be the ring Vex gave her, because she would want to give it back. So like that, if it's like a small thing, but I think it would keep her going. I haven't returned the ring yet, so got to get out of here. Not
See you
done
down
yet.
the road.
So, or she could have just died the second the demons got there.
No, need the ring
just
back.
don't know. Yeah.
Need the ring
It
back.
wouldn't
Yeah.
be the great sword that was so generously given.
You just said you don't care about it.
Yeah, but you don't fucking know
That
that.
too. But
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's interesting. Sam, Liam, Travis, Casewood wants to know.
Casewood.
I'm gonna get sad if we keep talking about Tova's friends. Would you like to know who initially requested the Rakshasa parts back from the original Slayer's Take mission, since it started that whole thing?
Whoa, wait,
What?
It was an anonymous
Liam knows.
request. Not really. I mean, Vax worked for the class for a while, and they did a lot of things not knowing why they were doing it, and things just got done. I think at least Vax feels like they have much bigger fish to fry. So I don't think
Was it a
that.
setup? Were we set up?
Well, that's probably what the person sending the question in is positing or wondering about, but I don't. I mean, I don't know.
Were we supposed to grab some parts from the rock shows? No. Oh, okay. Because that kind of went kabloosh.
That's fine.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
I don't
Could be.
either.
It is Mercer,
That was a
so
long
it could
time
be.
It
ago.
was a
intricately-
long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Andrew's gonna kill me because he probably has it off the top of his head. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to know the details of the job.
Right.
Somebody
Right.
wanted the Rakshasa
But it could have been a setup.
Could have been a
an
setup.
inside job.
Yeah.
No, it can't really be an inside.
To all. This is from
A good night.
Kiki Parks, I
Parks.
think, maybe? Let's say call it that. What went through your minds as Marisha made that death-saving throw, other than sheer panic and horror?
Yeah, it was just
Other
one
than?
expletive after another. It was just one tone expletive.
Why does Mercer have to be so honorable about everything?
Yeah.
Ah!
That's his
Oh, we're
nature.
okay. We're good. We're fine. Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, the setup right before the roll was the worst part because seeing the realization on his face of how truly up shit creek we were, and then the fact that he was like, Marisha, it's your role. Whether you guys will be able to leave hell or not is going to come down to this fucking dice roll right now. Just go for it.
Was there any way to escape if she?
Well, we had some things.
I mean, Percy could have damned his soul for all eternity and called us an army.
Would have
So
been fine.
we also had the deck.
That's Talison's jam. He wants that shit, man.
That's true. Yeah, he likes the dark side.
He did in real life to get out of a parking ticket. If Taliesin summoned an army of the damned in real life, it would be the least surprising thing Talison's ever done.
Right,
Yeah.
Taliesin, not Percy, right?
No, Taliesin.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I see him at a con, he shows up with an army
Yeah.
of the damned.
Yeah.
He strolls in like
Lord Taliesin.
Lord,
Yeah, we're not
Lord of the
kidding.
underworld
You
is
should
what we
walk
call
through
him.
the Renaissance fair with Lord Taliesin.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
We have. Every year. They all shout his name.
Yeah.
Okay. Up next is Love Gum Duh.
Sure.
Love Gum Duh.
That's a thing.
Don't we all?
Sham.
Yeah, you're right.
Ipkesh's contract ensures safe passage for all party members into prison. Will Terry be suing on behalf of Doty?
Terry might sue just because he's a litigious sort of fellow.
Yes.
I don't know. This is
Describe your
tricky.
new character. Well, he's litigious. Likes to sue people a lot. Loves the smell of a courtroom.
Yeah.
He always settles out of court.
Yeah.
Always settles. Yep.
Will he be suing because all parties were not guaranteed
Safe passage for all party members into prison.
into prison? But he didn't die on his way into prison.
Yes, he did.
No, he died.
He died doing what he loved. Being trampled on.
He died fighting the guy.
Yeah, the pit fiend.
So he was not guaranteed that he wouldn't die fighting the pit fiend.
Whose side are you
He
on here,
was-
man?
Whose side are you on,
Also,
Sam?
another
This
lawyer.
is a softball.
I'm
This is a
honorable.
softball.
The lawyer on the other side might argue that he's less of a party member and more of a Zune.
You shut your mouth.
Yeah, I see
He is
accessory.
not a Zune.
I'm not saying that, but the opposing side's legal team might.
Ooh, this is getting so Matlock.
He is a Palm Pilot or better.
I was like, man, I haven't had a Zune in a hot minute. Whoa. Mini disc player.
A Neo Geo.
Noel, save us at once. Insane X Silence wants to know, is there anything that you wish you could have done with Toba that you weren't able to do?
Yeah, like the thing I was there to do.
Yeah.
Hell,
Exactly.
to do.
But other than that, obviously, since we covered it.
Only everything.
Only, all of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would have liked to have rested / regained some hit points at some point. Probably could have been a little bit more useful in the last fight. But I mean, I think things went pretty well. I mean, I killed a pit fiend.
Yeah.
And I turned into an invisible bear. And I like airplaned Vex around. So,
Yeah.
that was fun.
I mean, she was pretty metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
Yeah. It's just, it's kind of
Pushed
fun.
Keyleth out a window.
Yeah, I did. I did that. Got hit by a tidal wave in retaliation. It's kind of fun playing a character that you kind of know is like a one-shot character because it
Yeah.
is just like, all right, well, this might kill me. Here goes.
Yeah.
You can just, I mean, and I think that's who Tova is as a person. She's just like, all right, blood curses. I probably will die, but at the very least, someone is feeling a lot of pain along with me when it happens. So.
Yeah, at least you get to go out being kind of a badass.
Yeah, so it was just kind of like all chips on the table, like just going for it. It was fun. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I would have liked to have like found my friends. That would have been cool.
I know.
But
They're all dead.
Doty.
I think I
Probably
ate one of them as the
Doty's
meat
fault.
popsicle
You know
in
what
the
though,
bar.
Matt is pretty good about like he keeps things alive. So who knows? Like 6 months from now, he might resolve your story, or you might come back to resolve your story.
who knows?
Who
He'll be
knows?
whipping out his spotless Tova impression in 4 months.
I'm a beer.
Liam,
Yeah.
how does Vax feel about being Rakshasa free?
Good, free and clear. He's ready to friggin' chill out now. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Gonna go to.
Yeah.
Most excited delivery ever.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the Bahamas.
Ready to have a mojito.
My life is so good.
Yeah, ready to go. Here we go, vacation.
Well, Pike too. Pike too.
Yeah, that's true. A little pikey
Yeah, Pike.
proof. Yeah,
Pike's in just as much trouble.
that's right.
Speaking of Pike,
Yes?
Thursday night, Critical Role, Ashley Johnson returns, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not going to be a surprise. We weren't going to save that as a surprise or anything?
I asked her today if she wanted me to announce it, and she said yes.
Axed her?
I did.
You were meant for each other.
Thing in their house.
It's a thing in our house. It's the only thing in our house. Casey,
What about your Punisher collection?
Just axes.
just axes. We do have a lot of throwing knives.
800 Punisher comics.
Close. There's close. I just in my mind went,
I saw the
Actually.
calculation.
guys, Casey Peterson wants to know, do you guys think Dodie is lost forever, or will we see our giant metal friend again? Do you think he's lost forever? I mean,
Dodie,
deep in your
Dodie
heart.
1.0, you mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
obviously.
For sure.
Well, yeah. If Matt said
We're going back,
they
baby.
jumped on him and
I
were.
mean, we're not going back for that.
Oh yeah, we are. No man left. No, he's fine.
I'm like Travis of all
Yeah.
people saying that.
Travis could say that.
Well, I mean that's what I mean.
Yeah, he's fully gone forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a permadeath.
My
We need-
favorite tweet response that I got on that night, that was just a gif of Chewbacca with C-3PO strapped to his back, and it's like, on the next episode, Tova and Dodie return.
That would be great.
So you never know.
That's true.
You have the ability, Tyrion has the ability to make other robots, right?
I mean, he made this one, so I
Right.
don't see why he could not
He
make
did
another.
make this one,
He
right?
did make this one.
You bought him at Sears. Come on, be honest. You got him at Gilmore's.
From the
It
kit.
was a kid. Yeah.
This next one's gonna have metallic glasses and antlers.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That'll be great. And he'll also be a serial killer. Fat Kid Company, Sam. I noticed a change in how you played Terry after the loss of Dodie.
You did?
Is this loss going to change Terry dramatically? We kind of asked that already. We kind of covered that.
There's a lot of Dodie dead questions, and let me just
People
say.
are sad, dude. You
wanna
have
see
no
cry
idea
right
how
now.
beloved that character was. Far
I-
more than the one who peaked that you had to send off and create a new one.
I agree. I am unreasonably attached to that robot. He is pretty great. So I don't know why, but he's a cutie.
What happens to the book?
I grabbed the book.
But who's going to continue writing the book?
I mean, I
Can you
can
write?
read and write.
Yeah, but you're not going to do it. It's more fun to feel pretentious and say, write this down.
That's true.
I got your back, Holmes.
You're gonna write.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rod will. I will take over.
Wait,
from
don't
here.
you know a letter?
Flip.
I know 2 letters.
I
Yeah,
can't
so it
wait
could just be those 2 letters.
to read
Yeah.
that book.
Like binary.
And then pictures. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
Sure.
I am way faster at dictating than Dodie is.
Speaking of Pike, yes, you are. Sarah Hart wants to know, to the members of VM, do you think Pike will be mad when you get back and she realizes you went to, as she put it, a crazy hell place without her?
I don't know. I don't want to speak for Pickle.
No, but
boy.
as a friend of yours,
Yeah.
knowing her as well as you do you think Pike
She'll
is going
be
to be
so relieved that
pissed?
we're alive
Since she said that.
that she'll forgive us our sins. Sarah and Ray is all about forgiveness.
Yes.
I think.
One assumes.
One would assume.
Yeah, as long as we're fine, she'll probably have a lot of questions. Pike is like, I think, more curious than angry that we went somewhere without her, right?
Yeah.
Mama Pike being mad, I hadn't thought about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
She'll be dissatisfied.
Oh, God. Wow, that was right there.
That was worse than the joke you wrote for me at WonderCon.
That's true.
Liam,
Yes.
Stormborn Starks wants to know. I think that's what it says. Liam, do you think Vax is going to push harder for a break now that VM almost got stuck in hell and Keyleth almost died? Are you going to be even more like, fuck, let's go on vacation that you're so not ready to go to?
I have no expectations for what's going to happen in this next game. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. I mean, he's got Raven Queen's last little nudge, her little message. But that's it. He doesn't know if that means 10 years from now, tomorrow. It's like a shopping episode. Sorry, Noel. No idea what's gonna happen.
Flashbacks.
Too soon. Too
Yeah,
soon.
there's not a lot of loose ends anymore.
Beach episode,
Krog fell
perhaps.
asleep.
Beach
Yep,
episode.
yep.
Yeah, I mean, take the
Hot springs.
gamer brain out, and where are we all at? What do we all want now? Like, what does
Where
Grog
did you
want
even
now?
end up after? Did
More
you make
stuff.
it?
We have no. I'm sure that
Oh,
we
yeah, that's the other
warped
thing.
right into solid rock. I'm sure.
Who can say?
Matt.
I'm an adventure to meet. And yeah,
When I have a question, Noel, when Matt and you met for lunches, what did you eat and who paid?
Oh my God. Here we go with the food obsessed shit.
the first time I ate a soft pretzel with dipping cheeses.
He takes you to the best places.
Yes.
Was this at a Wiener Schnitzel?
This was at a certain brewery.
Oh,
But
okay.
I had eaten a lot of chips and guac that day, so I was not particularly hungry. So I had a pretzel.
Great.
I regretted it later in the day because it was not enough for a growing boy like myself.
Fake date.
And
Fake date.
and I believe he did pay. So
Nice.
yes.
And for your second
Care
date with
of a
him?
gal. We went to a diner,
Oh.
and I had a tuna melt
Oh.
and a cherry coke, like a wholesome
Oh,
lad.
1950.
Like a wholesome lad.
An egg cream and a over at the malt shop.
Yep. Did the guy come by? So, you two just finished school for the
We
day?
were sharing a milkshake with 2 straws.
Go to the drive-thru after this, kids?
Why, George Bailey?
This one's really interesting.
This one or this one?
That
one.
question? This
one?
show,
This one.
2017.
Matthew Miller asks. Oh. Exactly. Interesting. We know that. For her. Oh, did you not know that? Did you not know that? I'll give you a social after too. Question for everyone, particularly Noel. I feel like there's a trend of episodes with guest players being almost all combat outside of Mary Will and Rothfuss. Are you ever disappointed that Vox Machina doesn't get much time to interact with these crazy new people? I was hoping we'd get more out of Jason Cucumber Miller's rogue Garthok than we did. Would you have
was
wished
the
for
last
more
part of that?
RP? Ignore the last part.
What was the last part of that
Ignore
question?
the last part. Do you wish there was more, less battle, more them getting to know you, you getting to know them, or were you happy with your kind of the arc, the little mini arc that you had on the show?
Shopping.
It would have been nice to go shopping.
Yeah.
I
was
could
the
buy
best.
some new sexy bear clothes. Maybe go to the beach.
Is there a beach in Hill?
Burning sands.
Only if you dislike the
calming
beach.
sea of fire. I could be down for
Working our
that.
tan?
Yeah.
Our skin roasting?
Yeah.
There was an ocean here 50,000 years ago.
I mean, yeah, like that would have been cool. Sure, I'm all for like more stuff to do.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fighting, which was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Would you have shopped? Would you have shopped with your friends in Barrow? What would you
would've
have bought?
shopped. Out of everything that was in that shop,
Maybe.
there were like 3 things.
Oh, that's true.
You bought all of them.
And then,
We
yeah.
did, didn't we?
I guess I would have taken the hand that you like threw away just to have it.
Did we do
You
anything?
could find a use for a mummified hand.
That's right.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You never throw away anything. Just throw it in the bag.
We never made it to Hell Costco, though.
Yeah, I would
That's
have gone to Hell
just
Costco. That would have been a fun adventure. The battling would be
Costco?
for deals.
Yes.
At Battle Costco.
Yes.
Or Hell Costco.
Hell Costco, yeah.
There'd be like little samples of
Yeah.
like tiny little souls on toothpicks.
Little ears.
Yeah, yeah. That would have been fun.
That would have been a blast.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's time to wrap up.
Oh.
It's a bummer, I know. Question for Travis.
Oh, Jesus.
Travis,
I don't believe him.
the meal that you ate in hell was full of.
Bone
Ads.
shards.
Do you think there's a possibility that Grog now has a terrible, 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 terrible illness that we would never wish on anyone called crippling IBS?
Double down.
Yeah. No? I think it would have been more immediate than that, personally. I kept asking. how my stomach was feeling.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Which, as one does in a D&D game.
How are your maggots, Travis?
And he seemed to be fine. We'll see how the exit procedure goes.
Oh.
The Eggsfill will answer all the questions.
Keeping nails.
Yeah, if I shit an imp, we'll know. You know.
Please shouldn't him. Please shouldn't him.
Please shit in him. Episode 94, Imp Shits. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Make sure to send in your questions via Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit. If you're on Twitter, use the hashtag AskTalksMachina. Also, don't forget to send in your gifts and fan art for our weekly contest. If you're on the website Alpha, do not refresh or leave. Stick around. We will be back in just moments. If you're not, we'll be back next week with a brand new episode. I apologize for this. I would like to thank my guests. Clean him, no prying. Sam Creedskull. Krampus Thrilling Van. And of course, the first, the only, Noelle Stevens.
Come on.
The first.
You had like a whole 2
Noelle
weeks
told
to
me a
figure out
joke.
a
Noelle
new
told me a
one.
joke
Oh,
before
okay.
the show that her grandfather told her that's even
Uncle?
better.
Uncle?
Her uncle told her that's even better than my 5-star joke from WonderCon. Are you ready?
Yeah, hit us.
How many letters are in the angel alphabet?
How many?
25.
Why?
Because there's no L.
Oh.
Your uncle is a great man. Is a great man. Well, we'll see you next week. Until then, please don't forget to love each other. And don't worry, it's almost Thursday. Good night, guys. Thank you. Denise. Good evening. Welcome. That was beautiful. Welcome to Talks Machina in the Dark. Which is basically every week now. We take questions in this segment from the Alpha Chat. Up first, Blacksmither 1989 would like to know,
Young blacksmither.
for the cast, what is your favorite what the hell are we doing moment in the show?
The entire show.
Got an hour or
Just
seven?
think of one. Just think of a good one.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
there's too
What
many
the
to
hell
think
are we
about.
now?
What the hell do we do now?
Maybe a favorite.
Oh, Ancient Dragon, and we're totally tapped. What do we do now?
I think the first Beholder fight was the first time where I was like, we even talked about this for a really long time, and it went sideways almost in the second turn.
The one Mary killed or a different one?
No, the first Beholder.
first one.
Yeah. We, like 3 of us went unconscious, and all our planning was terrible, and yeah, that was a taste of things to come.
Yeah.
Probably bamfing into the dragon, which
Yeah,
seemed
that
like
was
such a good idea.
Super dumb. Super dumb.
Vax-
Could not move, could not do anything.
No,
We were inside a dragon. That was a
Complicated the problem.
stupid idea.
I love it. It's one of my favorite moments of the show.
That was great.
We spent an entire episode trying to cut ourselves out of the dragon that we had decided to go into.
You had a Dragon Slayer longsword right here.
Yep. Well, the plan was for that rod to be used like a blade, right? So what happened was that the dragon moved in such a way that the rod went like this, like a needle.
Right.
But if it had gone sideways, that's a great sword going through a dragon. It just didn't happen that way.
No.
Nope. Not at all.
Son of a bee.
That was good.
Dag, yo.
Noelle, this is from Enraged Engineer. Person not happy in their line of work. As a writer, do you see yourself expanding on Tova's story at all, either in a home game or to help Matt give them some context if you don't get the opportunity to come back as her?
I mean, if Matt asked me to, like, yeah. I think I kind of like, as a writer, I kind of like the ambiguity of her kind of being like Schrodinger's cat right now. We're like, we don't know if she's alive or she's dead. Did I say that right?
Schrodinger's cat.
Okay.
You're
It
asking
just
the
occurred
wrong
to
man.
me that I'd never
That was
actually said that out loud
almost
before.
Too smart for this
Schrodinger.
show, though. Yeah.
Hey,
Dinger.
Schrodinger.
What were we talking about? Too smart for the show.
Yeah, you can't bring out Schrodinger's cat. No space-time continuum talk on the show.
yeah.
I kind of like that we don't know if she's dead or alive. So, from a writer's perspective, she could come back in and she's useful, or she could just be dead, It's
Yeah.
either way, it's kind of a cool way. It's a cool way to go out. And yeah, there are some ways she could have survived, probably. But, we'll see.
A cool way to go out.
Yeah.
The Tova story.
Yep. That's how she lives her whole life.
Yep.
It's like, this would be a cool way to go out.
Travis Gomer. Grog is always so excited. Minxie might show. Like it's a friend he hasn't seen in a while. Does Grog know Minxie is Keyleth? Or does he think it's a friend of hers that keeps following them around and
like
showing
Santa Claus.
and only shows up when Keyleth isn't around?
Fucking Easter Bunny. Did you bring presents? Yes. Wow. Unfortunately, Grog is actually the one that named Minxie back in our home game when she first turned into the famous white tiger. Somebody was like, "What's your name?" And I went, "Minxie," and it stuck. We actually intimidated a guy, Minxie and Grog did together, to some great success early in the early days. So yeah, he knows, unfortunately. But maybe if he gets hit in the head hard enough, he'll forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or enough time passes.
Yeah.
Next question is from Reemarat. Everyone, first reaction and 1 minute after.
Bring your rat, bring your rat.
Rat ream today keeps the doctor away.
Oh, God. We could fill the hour with those.
Wait, we're here for another hour? Oh my God.
First reaction and 1 minute after of what would have happened had the roll, Kiki's death save, failed, heavens forbid.
Oh, that would have been hellaciously bad. Ooh. Wasn't even trying to do
I know,
anything
but I
there.
love it.
Sorry.
I love the
At that point, we were already in the prison, right? So we would have had to Rakshasa mission over.
Over.
We would have had to just get out of the prison and find someone to get us home.
No, that wouldn't work.
The only exit of any kind, and probably not out of the plane, would be Percy punching that ticket with the contract. I can't think of anything else.
Well, the only other one that's even worse option, right, just because of statistics, is the deck. You know, there's a 1 in 15 chance, maybe 2 in 15, that you would pull something that might give you an option, but it's I mean,
Right,
you know.
so-
But at that point, though, shit's already hit the fan.
Yeah. That is an absolute.
So why not?
last.
I mean, last resort.
Yeah.
The only way we get to that is if Percy said, "All right, I invoke the," and a creature came in and grabbed him, and then Grog just went, "All right."
Yeah.
Everyone take it. We're all fucked. We're gonna go out beautifully together. It's
Yes.
romantic.
Oh man.
Sam, King Nadrock wants to know, does Dodie dream of arcanic sheep?
Dodie is a robot.
You didn't build him well enough to dream?
Dodie dreams of Tyrion's writing. That's it. Of his grammatical mistakes and how to fix them.
Dodie dreams no more.
That's right.
He's just like a really
A memoir.
intricate cuckoo clock, right?
Yeah, he's just all gears and
Does he sleep? Does he charge?
no. No, he's powered by arcane magic.
Okay.
So it doesn't need to be wound. The arcane magic keeps it going.
Yep, there's a big thing on his back that every morning Terry has to do it, and a couple of rotations.
I died because he forgot to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Wine
it.
Clock.
That's it.
Hey, Noel. Reemarat's back. Is there a meaning behind Tova's name? It's a word in Hebrew.
That was not the meaning behind Tova's name. No. I just thought it
Gotcha.
sounded cool.
I get it.
is a
It
cool
does
name.
sound fucking.
It sounded kind of like a punch if it was a word. So
Mazel tova.
or
Tova,
punch.
Jericho. Maybe you have like a thing, like just a side hustle,
Yeah.
naming D&D characters.
I think most of my like storytelling inspirations come from the graphic novel illustrated children's Bible that I had.
Yeah.
It was really intense. It was mostly about Samson because he's the only person in the Bible who does anything cool, like break doors or kill
Right.
99 people
Right.
with the jawbone of an ass. So yeah, it's just from that.
I dig that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Jesus chapters were actually the most boring because it's mostly just like big blocks
Right.
of writing and Jesus standing in the bottom like this. But the
Jesus didn't
Samson
slay
chapters,
anybody.
Jesus rocked prestidigitation left and right, though.
dude.
Yeah.
He did
I'm
make some
also
fish.
pretty sure that Jezebel is not supposed to be your favorite character when you're reading the Bible as a child.
Well, they
but
don't-
she had a lot of eyeshadow and a cool hat, so I was like, hell yeah, who's this chick?
She
That
also,
illustrator tipped the scales.
Yeah. I think she also beheaded someone too,
Oh, I think she did
and
a
then was
lot.
killed
yeah.
by a eunuch,
Yeah, my favorite
just like
part
Terry will be.
is her like she got pushed out a window and eaten by dogs, which is
Yeah.
even better. But this was great in the graphic novel Bible that I had because her husband wanted a vineyard and he was like a baby man, and so he was throwing a tantrum in the Bible. He's like, "No, I want a vineyard," and she's like, "I'll get you a vineyard. Mommy will get you a vineyard," and like kills a guy
Yeah.
for a
Do you
vineyard.
Do you remember
for him.
what
It was like-
this graphic novel was called? I want it.
I looked it up not long ago. I asked my mom about it. I
I
found
want
it.
it. I feel like I had something similar,
It's-
but I think
yeah,
yours
it's-
is illustrated better.
It was amazing. It was just
Okay.
like it was
Terry
like all the
Gilliam does
emphasis
the
was in the
Bible.
wrong places. Yes, that's probably where it all came from.
That's
vegetarian.
awesome. Yes. That's how you
A
pronounce
lot
it?
of the beans.
Vegetables.
Travis.
Vegetables. Vegetables.
Did he touch your vegetables?
Dude, Sam,
Unfortunately.
But they have rest.
I can't find any questions for you that aren't about Dodie.
I think what we've learned is I've really struck a nerve with this robot
Wait,
guy.
we have one.
Okay.
It's because Terry's so not interesting. Sir Buttmut is here to save us.
We should host this show.
Sir Buttmut is here to save us. Sam,
But bud.
is Terry a virgin?
I will tell you that I know the answer to that.
Okay.
And I will not tell you
Do
the
not tell us
answer.
then. Do not tell us. If there is an answer already preconceived, do not tell us.
There's definitely an answer.
Dodie was his first.
And I definitely know exactly the story, and I'm not going to tell it
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Respect.
All right. See you Thursday.
But it's interesting.
It is interesting. Travis, C1E93.
Awful, buddy.
After the last couple of battles and seeing other members of the party fall, if Grog was the last man standing, would he go fight through the underworld to get your compatriots back, or would you be like, nah, deuces?
No, deuces. That's awesome. No, I would fight to get the compatriots back. There's no point in running because he doesn't know left from right, so he
Yes.
certainly wouldn't be able to find his way out.
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
Grog was not, when Matt was giving out all of the left, right, Travis was checking his
Yeah, I
emails.
just like tossed the pencil. There wasn't even
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
no
yeah.
point to that. No, yeah, he would fight to the bitter end, and then even if that didn't work, then he would start exhausting all the terrible ideas that he has.
Man, next campaign, you and me.
No takers.
Notes.
Supreme.
Next time we gotta pay Marisha back.
I gotta learn how to
Years of
write.
work.
Noel, save us again.
See, I take notes, but it's long code.
Here for you.
Cupid Hoodlum. That's a great name. Chat was at one time convinced that Vox Machina should abduct you to stop you from stepping into certain doom. How would your character have reacted to suddenly being plane shifted out of hell?
I don't think they can.
Willing
I would have had to.
participant.
have
Chat doesn't
wanted
give
to
a
go.
fuck about that.
Yeah. If for some reason they had just grabbed me or knocked me unconscious and I just woke up on the other side, I think.
Bear NATO.
Yeah, that Bearnado. Or
Plus
I don't know. I just would have like been like, fuck you guys, and like gone back
Yeah,
to hell.
you have to.
Maybe I would have been a little bit more prepared if I'd gone back. So it probably would have worked out. She probably would have been mad. She wouldn't have talked. She wouldn't have talked to them again. But maybe she would have bought some healing potions or anything that would be useful to have in hell.
I didn't realize you were so down.
Oh, yeah.
health- I had like 4 potions on me. I could have just
I
tossed you a
know.
couple.
I think I asked for a healing potion at some point. I just got shot down, and I was like, okay.
Really? Did you?
Don't chalk that up to a mic issue or
You
a.
were like, I could take one, and like it just didn't get addressed.
We don't know you. We don't know you.
Worst hosts.
Not the worst.
No, I mean you can't listen. I wouldn't even have the idea of the ring if you hadn't cast invisibility. I wasn't thinking of anything, and I went, oh, that's not going to be enough. Here, take this instead. So.
She's got a shot with that ring. She's got a shot.
Sure.
She could just
Yeah.
sit there for a day
I
or
mean,
two.
I think again, it's kind of in character for Tova. She's just like, all right, fuck it. Like, I don't know that she would like ask for help. She's a proud bear woman, so she's just like powering through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got very, very low at one point. To the point where if I'd used another one of my Crimson Rights, I would have died.
Loot the bodies.
We do not know. We don't know where everybody is.
Just loot
There's
all
nothing
the,
on me
loot all the
except the
Vox
stuff they
Machina.
gave me.
Yeah, no, but you could still steal from them.
Right.
Yeah.
All you have to do is tap Grog on the shoulder and then steal from this side. Grog and Vax Clouded Darkness wants to know, as longtime murderers, how many of your victims do you think saw you pass while you were in hell?
Huh?
Are we keeping you up, Travis?
How many of our victims saw us pass?
Like, how many of your victims were in hell watching you guys?
Like, do we think Ripley was one of the melted piles of goo shuffling about?
Ate one of them.
Ooh, maybe Travis, maybe you ate Kevdak.
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy.
Short rib de Kevdak. I don't know. That's a complicated question.
Yeah, and like I'm pretty sure dragons go to a special place in hell, not just the CVS on the corner that we were hanging out at. Oh.
That is an intricate question that Grog will never in any way be prepared to answer.
I get it.
Yep.
Yeah, Vax either.
I know,
Really?
shit, but I don't know.
Sam,
Ah.
question for you, not about Dodie.
Oh, rare.
This was from Gladius Lipschitz. Sam, you've said previously that you learned how to breakdance before starring in the amazing movie Freak Dance. Do you still possess those skills, or have they been lost to the ages?
I am afraid that I cannot. My b-boy skills are gone. I don't think that I could ever do those moves again.
Travis, help me move this.
I'll need a sheet of cardboard and a hat to put coins in.
We will find
Speaking
one
of
if you
Sam's
throw
wedding
one down.
day.
No, I used to know like 3 moves.
Ooh,
And now I know 0. I could do the worm.
Mm-hmm.
I could do the worm.
Okay.
Do the worm. I could do the dolphin.
Sam tonight at home,
that?
2 in the morning, rocking. I could do the
Oh,
worm. I could do the worm. I could do the worm.
No, that's no. I can't break dance anymore.
Still rap though.
Totally.
I want to see it.
Rap battle, Le Manuel.
I saw a Tiger Woods video the other day.
Oh yeah?
Someone put it on the internet. I think it was already on the internet, but they tweeted at me. Liam, you mentioned once, this is from 1.5 Elves. You mentioned once that Vax constantly wears the Raven Queen armor because Hodis could jump out at any moment. Will Vax be wearing regular PJs sometimes?
That'd be a yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have to worry about Mercer shanking me in my most intimate moments.
What would be on Vax's PJs?
Yeah.
What print would
Oh,
it be?
Yeah, what
boy.
would be on Vax's PJs?
Blood drops, maybe.
Choo-choo trains?
Choo-choo trains.
Bloody
Red
choo-choo
dragons.
Perhaps the door to a theater right here?
Proscenium Arch.
Pajamas do you have?
Yeah, magic ones. Last question of the night
Thrust Theater.
comes from How Fitting. Last Jabberwocky.
Is that fitting?
Fitting indeed.
If Critical Role was Saved by the Bell, who is Screech?
Wow.
I'm Screech if he did roids.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think
Didn't
so.
Screech kill a guy? He stabbed a guy.
The
Are you talking
character?
about Dustin Diamond?
Dustin Diamond stabbed a guy.
He also did porn.
a couple
so.
years ago. On Christmas, I believe. Crit roll stats will fetch.
Frog isn't annoying
No,
though.
Keyleth has
No.
Screech-ish qualities, right? The naivete.
The naivete, and I would say the youthful optimism
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Screech.
yeah.
Maybe, but I feel like Grog is Screech on roids, but also on slow-mo.
Yep, that's true.
So in a way, he's sort of a mix between maybe Screech and AC Slater because of the jockness.
jeez.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Minus the stonewashed jeans.
Wow.
End of days.
End of days.
Maybe a little Screech and a little Lisa Turtle.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that her name?
Yeah, maybe.
That's her name?
Wasn't she kind of the bimbo? I
Sure.
can't remember. Okay.
No, Lisa was. No, you're thinking of. I don't remember.
Don't bite me on this. Go with it.
My sister's throwing her orange juice at the TV right now because Saved by the Bell is her favorite
Only
show.
8% of the audience knows what this discussion is about.
I don't
and
understand
gotta
any
be
of these
more people.
references.
Oh, say about it,
You never saw Saved by the
Who's the
Bell?
principal? Principal.
What, you don't
Principal
think-
motherfucking
legitimately
Belding,
don't
dude. Richard
Belding.
D.
See?
Belding.
So who's the principal in our group? Taliesin?
Gilmore.
Probably Dallas. Or Gilmore, yeah. Gilmore's the chillest principal ever.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Thank you guys for joining us for Talks Machine in the Dark. We love you. Very, very big thank you to Noel Stevens.
Yes, Noel.
Thank you so much for
Brilliant.
spending your night with us. You were so
We'll
great.
teach you.
Thank you to Sam, Liam, and Travis, and our whole crew at Talks Machina. Free, Dennis. That's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Love you guys. Good night.
Nice.